Welcome back, everybody. We are in Pool 2 for Super Turbo EVO 2024. I'm Myung.
I'm Atari.
And we are going to jump right into it, I think. Our next match is Eric Turbo, noted CBS2 player.
Indeed.
Have you ever had the chance to play him in CBS2?
I have not. I don't get a chance to play a lot of CBS2, but I do love it.
That's fair. He is a frightful Osagot in Super Turbo as well. The few times I've been able to play against him, that match is tough. He is so solid with Osagot. I think he takes it over from CBS2.
All right.
But yeah, he knows how to use all the normals correctly. Crouch Fierce. He uses Crouch Fierce anti-air, which is a very CBS2 thing.
Yes.
But he uses it here in Super Turbo.
It does, and it does work here.
It totally works in Super Turbo.
So expecting some old Sagat here, and there he goes. Puts in the code. And we got some Boxer.
Against Boxer. This is so... This match is like so, how should I say, like momentum based.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like old school people were using Boxer to sort of counter old Sagat. Like I think Daigo at some points was playing Boxer perhaps
That's
as
right.
a counter
He
to
did, didn't he?
Yeah, like the prevalence of old Sagat in the US tournaments.
It was I think it was against his famous EVO match was against John Choi's Osagot, right?
Yes.
Where he switched to Boxer. Because you can do that!
Yep.
Osagot, famous for the tiger shots, but once Boxer gets that super meter, you have to stop. You have to immediately halt. Swinging with those tiger uppercuts, though. Headbutts. Oh, actually seeing some really respectful footsies and distancing from the two.
Yeah.
Good poking.
Oh wow, got some. All right, first match to Hansen.
Good work from Hansen. And this I think is the first Boxer match we've seen on stream so far. So for people finally getting to see Boxer, you can just see how fast those rush punches are. It's frightening. It's frightening how fast the rush punches come at you. Eric Turbo switching it up to Ryu. Nice, good anti-air stand medium punch. I think Eric wants a super. I think that's what it comes down to.
Yes.
He wants to have a super that can stand up against Boxer.
That makes sense, and Ryu's got one of the best.
One of the best supers in the game, and he has it on deck. Did he want solar plexus? Do you think he wanted super?
I don't think so. I think he wanted a super there.
Okay. Oh, no punish to the whiff DP. Hansen trying for those turn punches. He really wants to land that. Ooh, good DP. Let's go. Overhead. Eric Turbo turning it on. Yeah. Heavy pressure in the corner. Really cool to see. Aw, headbutts. Same side. Let's go. Oh, he wanted the crouch for anti-air. That didn't quite land. No tech on the throw. Okay. And Eric with super again on deck.
Danger. Oh, yep. There it is.
Oh, Hansen could have supered through that. Eric Turbo showing why he is one of the best in the game, CBS2 and ST. Hansen trying to shake it off. One game apiece. Oh, low forward to counter that rush punch. Really nice. Low medium punch from Boxer, also a mysteriously good move. Mysteriously good normal.
Yeah, very, very good hit hurt box ratio, so to speak, or as we would used to say, priority.
Yeah, back before we knew what was actually going on.
Yeah.
Ooh, jump back fierce. Okay.
Well, it looks like Eric Turbo is sort of settling this match down.
Yeah, he's really able to pull Hansen into his pace, kind of control the distances that he has Hansen dealing with, which, when you're Ryu, feels like $1 million.
Yeah.
Ooh, good red fireball.
Oh, he's overhead, yep.
He risked getting headbutted there, but
he tried that setup in the previous game and it was blocked. Tried it again. This time got through. That Ryu's overhead is like, I feel like pretty quick.
It's slow, but it's fast.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. It catches you.
It sneaks its way in.
Deep uppercut, good damage.
Oh, same side air tatsu. You know, Boxer kind of difficult to cross up.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, he's got that lean back block. It's very hard. I know from the Guile matchup, for example, it's like sort of, it's almost advised to like don't bother trying to cross him up. But when you've got the Tatsu like that,
yeah, crossed up that time. That was fine. Oh, it's because he leans back. That's what makes the cross up difficult.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Someone in chat will probably correct me if I'm wrong.
Loony stuff in this game. Oh, Eric Turbo canceling the sweep into Tatsu for that extra bit of meter. But he has the super on deck. Tries to juggle with the Mario punch. Cannot. Ooh.
Now that headbutt he just did there can clip you going low.
Gets again. Oh, Eric Turbo not trying to reversal in the gap. And Hansen jump short. Blasts a Hadouken straight in his face. Oh, Eric Turbo. But Hansen showing that you can't throw fireballs for free. Oh, here comes the cross-up dirtiness. Nice. Super on deck. Oh, okay. He gets him. But now Eric has super.
Got him.
Catches him with it. Good, quick work from Eric Turbo.
Was that 3?
That was 3.
That was 3, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Quick work, clean matches. Really good super confirm at the end there as well. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, and a good, obviously, quick switch off of Old Sagat after that didn't really work out. So, yeah, I don't know if it was a matchup familiarity thing, but yeah, certainly, that Boxer Old Sagat, like, there's a dynamic to that matchup. As I mentioned before, there's been historical times where that was like, I don't know if it was a true counter pick per se,
right?
But it's something where, it's seen as like, okay, no, this match is like, may not be great, but this match is winnable.
Right. It's much more even than a lot of other ones. And the way I kind of, my best guess on it is that like the damage trades are pretty even, Sagat versus Boxer, right? And so you can even up the damage really easily as well, but it comes down to the super. Boxer having super makes Sagat have to like crouch in fear, right?
Yeah.
Like it shuts his whole game down.
Yeah, because it's almost like a fireball from any distance. To some extent, can just be punished with
Game
that super
ender.
if they're waiting for it and they got you. So yeah, I think that's part of it.
Which I think switching to New Ryu makes sense, right? Because when you have a super 2, you get to finally shut down some of Boxer's options.
Exactly.
It goes back and forth.
All right, so here we have. Oh, this is just a button check.
Yeah, we just got button check for now.
Say we got Jersey Shore Guile here.
Norman Jr. 911 versus Go Bob.
Now Norman, I think he's also an Old Sagat player, or is he a Chun? Or oh wait, no, possibly neither. I'm wrong in all fronts. It's Ken. There you go. Yeah. I confused him with someone else. Apologies. I got a fast stage here.
Yeah, we are on Zangief stage, one of the faster stages in this game. Again, for those of you who are not familiar with this game, this is Super Turbo, so different stages will run at different speeds. Zangief's being one of the faster ones, and Honda's being one of the slowest.
Okay, wow. That was against Ken. That had some stones, let's say.
Yeah, Go Bob showing that Guile Sonic Boom Strike Throw mix-up, really nerve-wracking in the corner.
There's, I think, a combo opportunity on that jump in that he hit. Oh, there's the uppercuts.
Uh-oh, knee bash. Cross under? No, same side.
But he sort of stutter stepped in and sort of faked it a bit.
Yeah. Waited for that jump. Good GP.
So this matchup is in Guile's favor for sure. Pretty strongly in Guile's favor. But if you fall into this jumping like we've seen there.
Yeah. No counter. So, that Ken DP, harder to punish than most people think.
Yes, it is. very much harder than people think.
Basically, as soon as Ken's feet hit the ground, he can block again. So it's tough. It's almost like you have to punish him in the air coming down.
Yeah, yeah. And Guile does have options for that. I mean, if you miss a big one like that, you can potentially get a air throw, the backbreaker, which does good damage, but it's very tough. Yeah, the best things you can do is just hit him in the air.
Another quick game from Norman. Catches that flash kick with the air tatsu.
Yeah, when he's doing stuff like that, usually your best option is to do standing medium kick with Guile.
Oh, the overhead kick?
Yeah,
the anti-overhead?
Yeah. High boot. Flash kick that.
Yep. Good flash kick.
Missed him with the Sonic block.
Atari just feeling this game as a Guile player, as a fellow Guile player.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cross-up DP into knee bash. Oh, he doesn't go for the mix-up off of knee bash. This is the zoning we want to establish. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
But sits on that fireball, sadly. So Ken could have linked the sweep after that air tatsu. That would have dizzied, probably. And if not dizzy, put him in critical life condition. Put him on life support.
I'm noticing the spiffy hoodie that Norman Jr. is wearing. I'm noticing that they do have the P in Championship Series.
We are no longer champions.
No longer champions.
No longer champions. Oh, nice max range jump around. And that flash kick showing why it's one of the better anti-airs. Covers behind you as well.
Oh, no! That was, I'm guessing, was maybe supposed to be a flash kick.
I think so. Wow, look at that reversal. That was well timed. Now he gets the cross under that time. Nope, no making it over him, he says. Oh, what?
Wow. I thought he was going to go for a back fist there. I think he might have been able to catch him, but he got it nonetheless. That jump was very risky.
Yeah. Go Bob should have paid with his life for that.
Yes, I would have agreed with you on that one.
Oh, what? I was going to say almost dizzy. No. Oh, God. Finish your plate, please. Go Bob really establishing like much better zoning and distancing this time around, I think. And you can see Norman Jr. struggling a lot more to break it.
Well, he's got one more round.
Tries to shake out, crosses under this time again. Oh, waited for that jump in.
Yeah. A lot of jumps from Guile in that one. And they were his undoing.
Norman Jr. with a quick 3-0 over Go Bob. Yeah, I feel like if you are ever like jumping with Guile, either you should, and you're not at full screen, that means you've blinked.
Yeah, you almost like you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. Or just inside a full screen. Inside a full screen. But yeah, those jumps definitely cost him a lot in that one. And there were a couple opportunities, I think, some flash kicks that didn't maybe go and some other things. But yeah, that was good on Norman Jr. because that match is decidedly in Guile's favor.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to get through. But yeah, he nailed his combos. It was really good stuff from Norman Jr.
All right, so I think we got some people doing the button check here.
Yeah. Oh, we have an Oken. Are we going to see an Oken player?
I think we might. Let's see.
Oken, a really funny character in this game.
If you want to define funny as broken as funny, yeah, there is. That's definitely, the whole old character thing. Like there's the purists that really don't like it. I feel like I'm sort of in that camp. I mean, it's obviously allowed. But it's like they're from another game that had a different platform that it was working on, and so it's not super compatible here. And you've got things like some of those broken normals.
Yep, the broken normals and the best dragon punch ever put in a game.
Yeah.
Oken jab DP, fully invincible all the way up, and recovered as soon as his feet hit the ground. So it is really hard to punish. Very few people in this game can punish it. Oh, it's getting thrown around a little bit by Eirik. Oh, he won a chicken wing there.
Ooh, good. Nice moves in there with those low forwards.
Yep, sorry, by J-Win rather. Eirik using Oken. Good jab DP. Oken also in possession of one of the fastest and one of the slowest projectiles in this game. His fierce fireball is among the fastest and his jab fireball among the slowest. Eirik, I guess, doesn't really know the cross-up combo. Normally, if you land a cross-up, you should be able to kill them. But that gives J-Win just a little bit of latitude. Oh, no, that jump in should have killed him. Ooh.
Okay, wow, yeah, and he paid for it.
Eirik.
With the way that Ken can zone him, you got to capitalize on those opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, especially with the really good fireballs that Oken has. Fei Long is particularly fat, which makes it hard to dodge fireballs.
Yeah. Which is funny because he's one of the smallest sprite characters.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
That's an interesting game design choice that I've always never understood.
Ooh, jumping jab. Oh, why they made his hurtbox so
why
wide?
is he so fat?
Yeah. I think one of my favorite advancements in Super Turbo was the hitbox app, like where they show you all the hitboxes and hurtboxes and on like a handy app format. So you can see why just like loony stuff happens in this game. Wow, all right. Eirik just swinging with that jab DP on J-Win, finally landing that juicy punish on it. Fires off the super mid-screen, goes for the throw. O characters cannot soften throws, so he takes full damage.
Oh, he had the flame kick there. If he had that, that was an opportunity to win that round. I don't think we've seen one of those yet, actually, on the jumping.
Yeah, we haven't seen an anti-air from Fei Long yet. Good throw, cross-up, nope. Pressuring with those recos really nicely. That was another attempted flame kick, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Ooh, gets clipped by the back. Close fierce anti-air. Gets thrown. Ooh.
Yep. A lot of jump in there too. I think if Fei Long was using the jab, I think that might work there. There's some times where he's lost in sort of air-to-airs. And I think the jab has some pretty good priority.
Jumping jab has a really like forward projecting hitbox. So yeah, you tag a lot of people out of the air with it. There we go. That's the anti-air we wanted to see. Good neutral jump to dodge. You don't want to jump forward because that DP is waiting for you.
Yeah, Fei's got to sort of just bully his way in. Yep. Use that walk speed.
Tried to counter with that low fierce again.
There's another potential flame kick there.
There we go. That's the stuff. That's how you kill people with Fei Long. Good counter. That's it.
As if he heard what I was saying.
The air-to-air jab. He took your advice. Ooh, I like it.
Nice whip punish there.
Yeah. Now, if this was Ofei, that low medium punch could combo into Rekkas.
Is it low medium punch or is it low medium kick?
It's both.
Oh, it's both.
It's both. That's why Ofei has like any leg to stand on. Oh, just goes for the throw.
I think he was going for a chicken wing to sort of move his spacing there. Missed it, but he's going ham there.
This is so aggressive.
Wow.
Jumping jab again. J-Win just going ham there.
At some point, I was waiting. It's like, when is the dragon punch coming?
Yeah, when's the standing fierce coming?
Or when's the standing fierce coming? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this is interesting.
Eirik switching to Blanca. All right. You know, I actually don't know too much about how this matchup goes.
I actually don't either. It's a fairly rare one, I feel like, in North America. You don't have a lot of players of either character.
Of either kind, yeah. It's rare that they find each other in bracket. Eirik showing that slide doing work though. Good bite. I wonder if ball is safe in this matchup, or if Rekkas can punish. Oh, good escape, though. Anti-air. You know what I learned about Beast Ball recently, Blanca Ball? Is it's active frame 1. It's not a reversal in that it, like, there's no invul, so there's no, like, it's not like a true reversal, but it's a trading wake-up option.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I think to sort of go in for safe jumps or try to get the cross-ups on Blanca is, like, ill-advised. I mean, at least talking from my knowledge on the Guile standpoint, it's like, it's just not
trades with ball all the time.
Yeah, they'll trade, they'll do, or they'll just beat it, they'll beat you jumping clean. All right, so this is match point for Jaywin.
Eirik trying to get some traction with Blanca here. Good bite. Ooh, baited TP. Oh, that crouching fierce doing so much work.
Yeah, that's another one great priority that Faye has. But there's the flame kick. Oh.
Is that a punish? Is low medium punch a punish for ball?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't look like it there.
All right, Eirik putting a game up on the board. 2-2. Let's see if he can bring this home. Ooh, checks the slide with the standing fierce. That thing has a deceptively low projecting hitbox, too. Ooh. Door loops in the corner. Ow, 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 that trade. No good.
Nice flame kick there.
Good flame kick to counter the ball.
He was trying to chip him out with that super. It just is one hit short. That, I think the first hit on that did not connect at all.
Yeah, he's just daring Eirik to throw out a poke with that standing fierce. He's just like
going for a chicken wing there.
Oh, he got the side switch. Wow, Jaywin just on point with those throws. Ready to huck him around. Oh, but Eirik's got his own.
Oh, there he got him. All right, Jaywin moves on. So we saw the way that the ball sort of came up on that particular case. He was able to punish it with the low fierce. So I think it seems like that's a function of what the range is that Blanca uses the ball, where it's blocked and so on and so forth. How it depends on how he bounces off there.
How meaty is that hit?
Yeah.
All right, next up I see Mr.
John Choi.
Mr. John Choi setting up.
So there's sort of a hallway of champions, let's call it here at EVO, which is really neat. It's got every year of EVO. I'm running some ads. Okay.
And John Choi is definitely in that hall. We will be back very soon. First, we got to run some ads for you, but stay tuned. We're going to have a great match right after this. All right, everybody, we are back. EVO 2024 Super Turbo. Our next match, this is a treat. We have NorCal's very own John Choi versus Chicken Strap. You can see John ruining the camera angle by sitting on the ground. Old school player.
That's right. He's got a mass stick here, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, I don't know if people can see it or not, but he rocks one of the old school sticks, modeled after the American Dynamo cabinets that used to be popular in the 90s. He never got over them.
No.
So he takes it with him wherever he goes now.
Yeah. Hey, I like them too. It's just not a popular opinion anymore.
All right, we got Chicken Strap's Geef versus John Choi's Ryu. John Choi, a noted Ryu master. Oh, look at that zoning. Corner throw. Oh! Chicken Strap could have had it. He could have had it.
Yeah, so for anyone that was taking a look at the tournament yesterday, which was done on the Cavs, you'd note that Choi was playing Guile yesterday. Today he's obviously playing Ryu, and I think that was a function of the fact that the Cavs didn't have a USB.
Yeah, they didn't have a USB input for his Moss stick, which is what he really feels comfortable with using Ryu.
Yeah. So here today we're getting the unlocked full John Choi.
We're getting full power John Choi, and you can see he makes quick work of Chicken Strap's Zangief. You know, perhaps a hot take here, but I actually think Zangief versus Shoto's is at a small advantage.
Yeah, I think that's a consensus at this point, or if it's not a small advantage, it's a very close match.
Yeah.
They've given Zangief the tools in Super Turbo to deal with the Shotos, which of course I think in the older ones was a very difficult matchup for him. He's got the tools here, but it's also, you can have all the tools you want, but if you're playing John Choi on the other end.
Yeah, good luck, right?
Yeah.
You saw John Choi's cheeky little short super, not an actual combo, but that is,
wow, 6 hits there.
Solar plexus into crouch jab super.
Nice. And this is the fully unlocked John Choi, as we're seeing, courtesy of the American stick.
So, so the reason why that crouch jab into super is such a like an NKI combo video thing is in this game there are a certain class of normals called Renda, like mashing moves, and those moves cancel each other basically as fast as you can press the button. But those are also the only way you can cancel a normal into a super move, is you need to use a Renda cancelable normal. And so what you saw him do was crouch jab and another crouch jab, but before that second jab comes out, he cancels into super. And that's the only way you can combo into supers, so it's very difficult. Oh my god, the time I explained that, John Choi puts another round in his pocket. John Choi just showing every possible way you can hit Zangief in this match.
Yeah, oh wow, that was an interesting one too. Sort of an anti-air Tatsu.
Showing Chicken Strap every move that Ryu has in an exhibition, and that is a quick 3-0 for Choi Boy.
So what I was saying before, like they got this Hall of Champions almost, so it's like a graphic that they set up that has every year listed with EVO with all the tournament winners. And Choi features on that more than once,
yeah,
if I remember correctly. I know he's got one for Super Turbo, and I think he might have had an HDR, maybe.
HDR, he also has a CVS, I believe.
CVS2 might have been the other one.
It was like 2008 or 2009. He had this legendary run where he took down both CVS2 and ST in the same tournament. And it was wild. The story of it is wild. It's documented online, but like his dad had gone to the hospital, and he was basically going to skip EVO to be with his family and his dad, and his dad was just like, listen, you got places to be, and so he literally took a red-eye flight out that morning, came to EVO bleary-eyed straight from the airport, and took down CVS2 and ST.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
That is the kind of guy John Choi is, right?
So there was CVS2 yesterday, I think, ran as one of the community showcase games here. I'm not actually sure who won. I think he got very far in it, though. I think he was in it.
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah, not sure who won that, but yeah, no, interesting.
Who won CVS2? Boss. That's not even a question.
Oh yeah, it was Boss. Yeah,
Boss.
It was, of course. No, you're right. No, I should have known that.
Every CVS tournament is actually just a competition to see who gets to lose to Boss. Like.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully, there's a gap that's closing soon.
Yeah, I think he commented on that in one of his tweets. He was like, "This is like the most competitive CVS2 tournament I've been to, like in the U.S. ever." So that gap is closing.
That gap is
absolutely
that's amazing.
closing.
Yeah, I know. There's some of the top players here. Pat Van Pelt. Dr. B. I don't know. Like Justin, I don't think was in that tournament. I mean, he certainly would be another one. So speaking of top players, here is Okuto. So he's joined us from Mexico. I was giving him a hard time. I was like, man, you made it here. Obviously, we had the big CEO tournament, a few weeks ago too. So he drove up from Mexico for this. It was 12 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know he drove.
Yeah, he drove. So hopefully he's sort of gotten, I think the fact that this is happening on a Sunday has given him some time to sort of recover. I think he's in, certainly a strong player, certainly plays an exceptionally strong character, as Myung well knows.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, David.
So
he plays an absolutely fair character.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, well, hey, at least you don't need a special code to get the character. I will give him that. So here we go. We're right in.
Hokuto, one of the, I would say, the preeminent claw, maybe one of the best claws in North America, certainly the best claw in Mexico.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
And here we see what happens. This is claw.
And in the background, I'm hearing people doing the
Hyo,
yeah,
the Hyo call-outs. Hokuto, also a fixture in Fightcade tournaments, is also very much an online warrior. So he'll play anywhere, at any time. And it shows. Oh, he gets a good reversal, but Chun-Li is too thin to get that follow-up. Baits the up kicks. Oh.
Doink.
Yep, gets him with the sky-high claw, calling out the jump. Hokuto, cold as ice. He knows this matchup. He knows all the matchups. He has played so much. Yeah. He's really a world warrior. And yeah, I didn't know they drove up here. That is a level of commitment.
That is.
All right, and now we are on Honda stage again, one of the slowest. Everybody having fun with the wall dives. Everybody calling them out, and look, Hokuto already with a full super meter.
Oh, good super.
Just snags him. Another fun thing about Claw in this game, the super meter isn't actually consumed until you land it. Every wall dive is potentially a super. And if the super doesn't land, it's just a regular wall dive, and you keep your meter. And here it comes again. Did you get hit by that last one? I got hit. So hard to figure out which way to block. I think actually Chun-Li can upkick that.
I think so.
I think she can upkick it. It's tough. The window is very, very small, but she can actually upkick it without too much consequence. Oh!
Gets a dizzy. Okay.
Dizzy. Decides to keep the corner. Empty wall dive for just throw. Crosses himself up though. Nope. Misses the link. Sky high claw. Going for footsies. He wants footsies. Oh, Gokyo couldn't finish it. And Gokyo standing on his last leg. Hokuto on match point. Oh, good anti-air stand roundhouse. Gokyo really trying to make something work here. Good counter slide. Wow, really using, gets nailed by the super. Those crouch fierces kind of like low profiling the uppercuts though, the terrors. Didn't know.
Wow, a lot of off the walls there. Well, Hokuto takes that one.
Hokuto makes it look easy, quick 3-0.
Yeah.
And we have Eric Turbo back in the hot seat. this time versus Norman Jr. That's right. Okay. The winner of this will get to face John Choi again. But yeah, Eric Turbo showing a really convincing victory in that first round match that he had. Norman Jr. I think is gonna have a tough one. Probably gonna have to face Eric Turbo though, Sagat.
Yes. So probably two old characters here.
Possibly 2 old characters. That's true. I think they're just button checking this right now. Yeah, you know, just kind of going back to John Choi's match earlier, where you really got to see him do everything against that poor Zenki. Yeah, just the way he approaches Ryu, I think, is really unique, even among Ryu players, right? Like, I've watched a bunch of Japanese Ryu players, you know, like Tencho and like Risti and other Ryu players. I don't think any of them have the mix of aggression that John Choi brings to Ryu. Like, none of the Japanese players quite do it the same way.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with that. Definitely a unique style, a uniquely American style, and yeah, like I think it's that there is, as you say, like there's a more of sort of that tilt toward aggression than you see from some of the other players.
All right.
So let's see what we
Eric
have here.
actually starting with Oryu against this matchup. Doesn't even bother with S. Sagat.
Or with new Ryu. So we got new Ryu versus new Ken.
Norman Jr. showing that he knows the crazy kick cancels. Oh, knee bash. Oh, he tries to bait the reversal. But trades the sweep anyway. Jumps in, round start, okay. Very aggressive. Gonna match fireballs for a while.
Okay.
Crouch.
Need this SRK there, just crouch fierce works
Crouch
as
fierce.
well.
It's good enough for us. Oh.
Okay.
Norman Jr. really oh, he crushes that anti-air with a jumping fierce. Wow. Norman Jr., let's go.
Wow, there you go. So yeah, this match is absolutely in Ryu's favor. But when you get in like that, it shifts over to Ken.
Yeah, and Norman Jr. showing representing some hard call-outs, right? Was really hard baiting dragon punches, hard baiting sweeps. Really showing control in that match. Oh, but this is going to be a lot harder.
Yeah.
See Norman dancing over those low tiger shots. Tried to DP through that.
Yeah.
Like that, though.
Not there, yeah. Oh, landed on it.
Oh, he did the up back escape. Have you heard about this one?
No.
So Sagat's low tiger shot, if you try and meaty that as they're waking up, the Shotos both can up back for free.
Oh.
It just misses them.
Wow.
Absolutely.
In that case, I guess it was the right speed that he just landed on it, but fair enough.
Yeah, you can up back out of those for free. Ooh, catches the tiger shot.
Baits it.
Almost dizzy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's safe. Oh, that trade is no good.
Yeah.
See that up back again.
Yeah, there was, but he's throwing the speed that's slow enough that he's landing on it. So my guess is probably Eric Turbo is aware of that.
He's aware of it.
And he's just throwing the slow one.
And then scrolling the screen so he sits on it.
Yeah, so now he's gotten that a couple times. Now Norman's going to think again about doing that again.
So the thing is so the counter to that is jump back rising Tatsu. Right?
That'll work.
You vary up your landing time.
Didn't get that uppercut late enough. Traded.
Yep, there we go.
There it is, yep.
There's that escape.
Push Guile.
Cross up. Oh, a little too high. Oh, high tiger to catch the Tatsu. Very nice.
Yeah, he's been mixing up those highs, lows. He's caught him a couple times with those highs. There was that up back again, it looks like.
Oh, where's the DP? Come on, Norman. Oh, he stands up into it. All right, Eric Turbo sitting on a point up in the match, or up in the game rather. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, he wanted the uppercut there, but it got stuffed. Oh, too far for the roundhouse. Norman Jr. really trying to check Sagat's mid-range normals with those jab DPs. Not that time.
Yeah, this is not a good matchup for Ken.
It is a lot of
See if he
suffering.
makes some adjustments. Sticking
But-
with new Ken. Okay.
But one thing you did see was that Sagat's fierce tiger uppercut gets stuffed by jumping in roundhouse, right? Jumping in heavy kick.
Depending on the timing. I mean,
Depending on that timing.
Yeah, if he does it deep, Sagat's going to just get that clean.
It's really startling, yeah,
Yeah.
to see an uppercut of all things get stuffed by a normal.
Yeah, but that's the way they designed the priority on that. But if you do it, but if you're on point and you do that really late, it's not going to get stuffed.
Yeah, you have to really thread the needle on that.
Yeah, so Eric Turbo's doing it a little too early.
Good counter. Norman Jr. trying to force a little too late on that. On knee bash. Same side. Jump over. I really want to see Norman Jr. do more neutral jumps to get out of that tiger pressure, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Because it shatters his distancing. It shatters that zoning that he works so hard to establish. Every time he has to like tatsu or jump back, oh, that's a jab DP.
Yeah. And there's the
That's
uppercut.
it.
Takes it. Okay. So that was a winner side match, I believe. So Norman's still in. Moving over to losers.
I feel like, you know, in Super Turbo more so than just about any other game, neutral jump is actually a very aggressive option, right? It is both safe in that like you don't project yourself forward, but it also like doesn't give up any ground.
Yeah.
So it's this very subtle way of pressuring people.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly for any of the characters when you're playing against a zoning type character like Molt Sagat. I mean, depending on how the Shotos are playing the match, Shoto, Guile, etc. You gotta. That's one of the sort of steps toward moving up to the next level.
Yep.
Is getting those neutral jumps down,
Right.
and it can take some time, and it's fast. And you know, you've got someone like Ryu or Old Sagat in particular has such a fast projectile, but then he's also got a very slow one.
Yeah.
So,
All right, guys, we are going to kick it over to ads real quick. We will be back with the next match right after this.
Making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah. The avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Fighting game playing style and an anime character.
Damn, Bleach, we're gonna go Ichimaru again. Yeah, fast speed.
So personally, I would say I'm some type of Uchiha clan, you know what I'm saying? Sasuke, Itachi, somebody with a Sharingan.
I would probably be like the most evil character you could think of. Probably be somebody in Hunter x Hunter.
Dude, why'd you put your new rig in the basement?
Didn't you hear? Bill's a gagillionaire now.
Basically, my new connection is so strong I can game anywhere. Check it out. We've got gamer rocker, gamer floaty, gamer couch.
Whoa.
It's got wheels.
Gamer bench, gamer throne, and gamer mower.
What's that?
It's hard to game while walking downstairs.
I get it.
That's smart.
Live like a gagillionaire with low latency everywhere. AT&T Fiber with All-Fi.
With Super Turbo at EVO 2024. I am Myung.
I'm Atari.
And we have been commentating Pool 2. We are midway through it right now. We have another match coming up for you. We have J-Win versus La Saga.
Now, J-Win was playing Faye earlier. I thought. Maybe
so.
I'm misremembering
Are
that.
the names? Yeah, the names were switched. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. La
Okay.
Saga versus J-Win. La Saga picking Osagot, which unfortunately means we won't get to see those sick throw tech mix-ups from Faye.
Well, there's definitely some interesting stuff that you can do with Faye
In
the
the
throws.
corner.
Yeah, in the corner. Very famously seen with Koemon versus Ultra Combo in Canada Cup 2017, at least on the North American side. I'm sure that's happened plenty of times in Japan. But check out those videos. It's sick, and it's
the
so hype.
funniest thing ever. Let's see if
Oh,
J-Win knows
yeah.
it. No, he would have gone for the corner throw if he did. What? Jumping jab? Okay. Hey, it works. What can I say?
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah, I love watching Faye. Faye is so much fun. It's so hype when Faye can connect.
And he just melts health, right?
Oh,
he
yeah.
just destroys HP. It's so explosive. I mean, even just 3 Rekkas, right, will take off a huge chunk of life.
How's Faye versus Claw?
You know, not surprisingly in Claw's advantage, but how should I say? The infight is tough. When he breaks the zoning, you're in for a bad time.
Okay.
Like his cross-up jumping medium kick can be a little bit ambiguous. His throws are better than yours.
Yeah.
Faye throws are better than
Yeah,
Claw
because I
throws.
sort of had it in my head that it's not a great matchup, but it's not like a blowout.
No, it is very, how should I say, distance dependent.
Yeah.
At mid screen or further, like you're loving life as Claw. Any closer than that, you're sweating as Claw.
All
you're
right.
sweating real hard. All right, and La Saga puts another point on the board. Man, J-Win really just checking those normals with his crouch medium, crouch fierce. Look at that, crouch fierce again.
Yeah.
Wow.
And landing at a distance that was safe. He did that.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that was a risky uppercut for sure, but it worked. That would have been big damage.
He tried to bait the super, but I think, unfortunately, a button came out. All right, La Saga needs to find an adjustment. Needs to somehow get J-Win to stop pressing buttons. J-Win seems to be able to like press crouching fierce at him with just no consequences. La Saga really needs to get an answer to that. Yeah, look at this. Walk up, press button, walk up, press another button.
Yeah. He's just going ham and just, yeah, La Saga has not been able to zone him.
Yep, chicken wing, crouch jab, blink, cancel into the Rekkas.
I think this can be an absolutely repressive matchup for Faye if Ultigat can get that zoning going. You know, it's interesting at the start of the match, you know, in that start distance, Faye is sort of in a way almost already in.
Yep.
But yeah, La Saga's not been able to just sort of keep distance.
It's like 80% of the way there at round start.
And hit a button there and ate a flame kick for it.
Eats the reversal. Well, good work to La Saga. J-Win moves on with a very aggressive Fei Long. Very fun to watch. I think our next match is still going to be winner's side, or do we go start looking at the loser's side of this?
Oh, it must be winner's side then. Jabali's here.
If we are still in.
I have half a mind to ask Jabali if he wants to put the headset on and commentate his own match.
Commentate his own. That is a Jabali thing to do.
It is a Jabali thing.
All right, we have Final Flash versus Florida's very own Alex Jabali.
And he's wearing the CEO shirt with good reason. He runs that. It's a tremendous tournament. We just had a really, really great ST tournament. I'm sure we're going to have another one next year. And it's great to see him playing the games. I know he goes out to the locals. You know, they've got a monthly retro event that I know he goes to, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So he is in ST. He is a man of many characters. Let's just say
primarily. Yes?
Well, he is, but he's always looking for the counter pick. So let's see what he does here. My guess is he'll probably start with Old Sagai.
He is also, I think, like one of the #1 claw haters that I know of.
Oh, is he started with? Oh no, sorry, that's his opponent. Started with Chun.
I know very few people who hate Claw more than Alex Jabali, so that always makes our matches fun. All right, button
They're just
checking
button
this.
checking, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm almost sure Alex is gonna start out with Osagat. It's his base level, right? It's his level setting.
Yeah,
that's how he establishes his opponent. There we go, Osagat again.
Yep, there he is.
Final Flash Chun. This is an interesting match in my opinion too. Chun-Li's better. Chun-Li's buttons just patently better than Osagat's, right?
Yep.
And the walk speed, good lord, the walk speed.
Yeah. In her disadvantage here, she's got a very floaty jump.
A super floaty jump, yeah.
And it can be hard. She can get in, but Osagat can make that very hard for her.
Yeah, and make her pay dearly for it too,
exactly.
Right? No, that was a throw opportunity. Chun-Li's ability to walk up and throw so quickly is really key in this match because Osagat can't tech throws.
And Chun-Li, of course, has an exceptionally strong throw with the strong button only.
Yeah.
Medium punch.
Which, if you miss, that medium punch is like +11 or +12 on block anyway, so just do it.
Yeah, you'll see Chun sort of, entry-level Chun sort of come in and they bully you with a bunch of strong throw. I mean, there's ways to deal with that for a lot of characters. That Jabali, we just saw what we were talking about before.
Oh, Dizzy with the uppercut. Throw him. There you go. Let's go Final Flash.
So we were talking earlier about that uppercut and that not having invincibility all the way up, and he did it. He did that one early, and that's why we got a trade there.
Got tagged with the neck breaker, yeah, and he got tagged with that jumping medium kick too. Alex is now a little bit afraid to Tiger uppercut. He's been getting hit out of them.
Well, he's been doing them too early.
Yeah. He tried. Big Final Flash was baiting and trying to bait another one with that empty jump in.
Ooh, I'm seeing Chun is giving him a lot of jumping in opportunities. I think that maybe neutral standing medium kick in those cases, I think can deal with those jump-ins.
I want to see standing fierce, I think.
Standing fierce probably can also deal with those. I think the point is that Chun's got a button or multiple buttons that can deal with that, and we're not seeing it, and that's going to hurt him.
Yeah, definitely Final Flash giving him a lot of chances to anti-air. Ooh, jumping fierce. That works too.
Yeah,
again,
uppercut, too early. Got stuffed. Chun's going to stuff that with those absurdly good buttons.
Yeah, people who have really good air buttons will just eat Tiger uppercut for dinner. They got the Tiger uppercut that time.
Missed the anti-air and just threw out an uppercut. Got him. I wonder if that was the Fight K tactic of Tiger needed to throw.
Yeah,
didn't work that time.
Surprisingly difficult to react to, I think.
Chun is just not doing anti-airs, and it's hurting him. It's hurting Final Flash.
Stand out, throw out that standing medium kick. I want to see it. Show me Final Flash. All right, that's 2 games to Jabali. Looks like Alex has made that adjustment. That anti-Chun adjustment that he needed. He's putting that away really quick. All right, Final Flash. Sticking to his character. Ooh, uses the low fierce to punish bird kick. Ooh, or a punch. Oh,
I think Final Flash is just sort of trying different buttons and seeing what works.
Yeah,
which is
right.
good adaptation. Maybe a little bit late for that, but we'll see what happens.
Ooh, rising jumping roundhouse.
I think that was supposed to be a tiger knee.
Probably. It ended up working somehow. Ooh, like that.
I wonder if that was supposed to be a low tiger, but possibly.
Yeah,
Fightcade.
Final Flash really just letting Sagat jump for free, which is not what you've got to do.
It's also, this is unfolding interestingly. Like what you'd expect to see is just Sagat doing the zoning. And meanwhile, I think there was an uppercut opportunity.
Double KO, double KO.
See, yeah, double KO. Wow.
Final Flash lives. He lives. Yes, and unlike more recent fighting games, no point awarded to either character in the case of a double KO. Instead of a point being awarded
The way
to
it
both.
should be.
The way it should
Frankly.
be. Nobody wins. Ooh!
And that's it.
Tried to anti-air with the standing roundhouse, but got the close version. And Alex Jabali moves on with a convincing 3-0. Next up, we have Hokuto versus Sea Cave Arcade. Sea Cave Arcade. Getting to see a fellow Claw player play again is always a treat for me. So,
for you.
Yeah, I know. It's great. Everyone gets to see the most honest character in this game show their stuff off. Character who really shows why Super Turbo is such a good, well-balanced gem of a game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we'll see here. I wonder if it'll be maybe, who knows, it might be a mirror. You
Could
never
be a
know.
mirror match.
You never know. I'm not familiar with the player here, so we'll see what happens.
May I just say, the Claw mirror match is truly, like, unhinged. It is about as unhinged as fighting games get, in my opinion.
I was thinking about learning that as a counter to Claw, because why not?
Yeah, sure.
Because Guile Claw is so bad. And it is. It's like I was watching footage on it. You can see like Mal versus Opamai, and,
right, yeah.
And yeah, there's lots of there's some footage that's available, and it's a pretty crazy matchup.
It just devolves into a circus, just people flying around everywhere.
Yes.
You have to get higher than the other Claw. That's really your goal. Is you have to physically be higher than them, so you can like jump kick them, you can wall dive them. All right,
DJ. So DJ's got a chance.
Yeah. All right, but not like that though.
Well,
you can see Hokuto always actually very, very deliberately went on claw dives, trying to end up behind so he can dodge that up kick. Because if you try and wall dive same side, the up kick will tag you.
Right.
You always got to cross up. Oh, good. Good Barcelona. Like that.
Yep.
You got to keep yourself safe from those up kicks. Ooh, good standing fierce to check the low poke. Gets the throw off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, got him that time.
Oh. You get that hard knockdown with those wall dives, and it's just so tough. And they can start looping like that. And on top of all of this, they gave him effectively a flash kick.
Yeah,
as if that was needed.
He needs a reversal on top of all of this.
Yeah, on top of all of that, he needs a reversal, effectively a flash kick. It's pretty crazy.
So actually, I was seeing one of like the tournaments in Japan where the DJ actually used standing close medium punch to anti-air the wall dive, and then got a sick mix-up off of that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because like you're on the ground and he's bouncing way high, you can get a really sick walk under mix-up.
So we had a chance right there. DJ got that cross up, and he just did not connect the combo. He could have TOD'd him. Not seeing it though. That's obviously not an easy combo to execute.
DJ, another touch of death combo, another touch of death character in this game, right up there with Bison or Dictator and many others like Fei Long, Cammy. But yeah, CK Arcade shaking his head, being like, "What is this? I don't even know anymore." It's like, claw players. Okay, picking Blanca. You know, this is actually a very delicate matchup in my opinion. Both players have to be very careful, very wary of each other, because that happens. If Blanca ever gets to close in on you as Claw, it's this weird jumping jab, head bite situation that gets really ugly really fast. But Hokuto stabilizing the situation.
Yeah, I don't think that this is considered a horrible matchup for Blanca. You know Claw better than I do, obviously, but I didn't think this was considered horrible.
It's not horrible. Like, again, because once Blanca breaks the zoning, it gets really hairy for Claw. All of his options to, like, push Blanca away come at significant risk.
Well,
and
that was that. That was a fairly fast matchup.
Hokuto shows with a quick 3-0 why his Claw is one of the best in North America.
Yeah,
absolutely. And next up, we have one of the matches that I'm excited to see. John Choi versus Eric Turbo.
Yeah.
Not CVS 2.
And I'm wondering if the winner of this moves on. I'm not sure if we're at that
top
round
6?
yet.
No. One more
There's
match
one more,
after this,
okay.
and then they'll
one
move
more
on
after
to top
that.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be so. Yeah, Troy's got he's got sort of like a floor mat for that stick.
Yeah, you don't want that sliding
it's
around.
Like it's sort of like a welcome mat almost that he's got. It's like welcome to the house of combos and pain.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing on concrete. He's got to make sure the stick has proper traction.
No, absolutely. This is going to be a button check.
Button checking really quick.
Yeah.
I would love to see Eric Turbo use Claw sometime, but I don't think that's going to be today.
No.
All right, they're looking pretty good, it seems. I think we're going to get...
Oh, they're going to adjust the camera, too. Got a better view of John Choi.
Yeah.
There we go.
John Choi needs a camera adjustment.
He's got that stick in the shot.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's as good as we're going to get.
Yeah, it's as good as we're going to get.
The vaunted seated stance.
Yeah.
John Choi reps.
Kusamondo was sort of playing that as well, except I think he had the stick on
a chair. Because he really wants that cab height, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially the older players, they really like having their sticks at a certain height.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryu versus Ryu. I feel like this is in favor of John Choi. Nobody knows Ryu like John Choi.
Yeah.
You saw him risk it all just to jump in. He knew Eric wanted to throw that fireball. Nope, way too high. Was that an option select, or do you think he just cold called out that jump?
It's a good question. I think he might have just called it out, but I'm actually not sure.
Gets John to sit on the fireball. Misses the sweep, though.
Eric Turbo's much further along in the war for meter, courtesy of those tatsus he was throwing. And now he's got the Shinku. Okay.
Now John needs to be a little more careful.
Yep.
Not anymore, I guess.
Burned it.
Eric just wanted to trade it in for chip damage. Oh, he gets him to sit on it. He could scroll it back. Scrolls the screen fast enough. I thought Eric got away scot-free.
Yeah.
I thought Eric got away.
Yeah, no. No. So if he sticks with Ryu, I don't see a controller motion. I think he did. He did. Yep.
Oh, nice counter sweep. Wow, the guts to throw there. Wow, and John Choi knew the fireball was conditioned. Gets that free jump in. Yep, no reversal out that time. Another fun thing about this game, Super Flash clears the input buffer. So even if John was one frame late on inputting that DP, that's why it didn't come out. That Super Flash just deletes all input buffer. Ooh, the red Hadouken knockdown.
As James Chen likes to point out, they never gave it to him again.
Yeah, ain't that the truth. Aye. John Choi hitting right back at Eric, telling him that I am the Ryu master. You don't win with Ryu, I win with Ryu. Oh,
Yep.
waited for it. He was waiting for it, too. Wow, John just jumps. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, he's got a good read on this.
He just knows when Eric wants to throw a fireball, which is, that's crazy to me, at least. That's crazy risky. But it's not risky if you're John Choi, and you know already.
Well, we also haven't seen when Eric's gotten some knockdowns. We haven't really seen a lot of a mix-up game yet.
Yeah.
So he's not even necessarily the high level of risk isn't necessarily there if he's not following up with those opportunities with the mix-up game that Ryu does have, including the overhead. You can go cross-up. You can go, you can then go into lows, into combo into fireball, or you can go overhead. Like, he's got options, and we're not seeing that. And now he's got less options because he switched to old. Although he's now got broken normals.
Yeah, Eric Turbo trying to see if that reduced recovery on O-Ryu fireballs can help him out any. Stop those jump-ins, maybe. The jumping roundhouse of the gods. Yeah, from O-Ryu. That thing can stuff dragon punches. It's kind of amazing. Now John knowing when Eric wants to try and jump. Oh.
Yeah.
John's ability to read is just so startling.
Oh, I was about to say, I liked that, what he was just doing there to cross around, but that takes it. He actually paid for that. A little razzle-dazzle.
See, I thought Eric Turbo was not going to go for that throw at the end there, but I guess he pushed a little too hard.
Yeah.
I guess is John Choi going to stay there for his next match?
Oh, yeah, I think oh, it's Alex Jabali.
Versus Mr. Jabali himself. I want to see what he does against Osagat. I bet the Osagat match is going to be very eye-opening because Osagat completely outpaces Ryu's fireballs, right? So the normal like fireball pressure from John Choi's Ryu is going to crumble pretty quickly, which means he's going to need to find some other very novel ways of getting around it, unless Alex doesn't pick Osagat.
This is interesting.
Oh, this is
it's just a button check.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Again, I feel like I've got half a mind to ask. Yeah, you're good. I almost have half a mind to ask him if he wants to commentate again.
Commentate his own match.
Yeah.
That is always
it's very entertaining. All right, so yeah, here he is with Old Sagat.
John has yet to
key in.
Credit in. John's got a credit in. Are they out of credit? Oh, there we go. All right, here's the match we were talking about. John Choi, Ryu versus Jabali's Osagat. John Choi's going to find a way around those tiger shots. I just want to see how.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Jabali.
He tried that light Tatsu there, you saw. Gets him to sit on a fireball.
Ooh, I think he had an uppercut chance there.
Oh, he just swings super hard. He's already built up the super. It's going to be tough for Alex. Alex can't throw fireballs anymore. Can't jump either.
Now, there is Old Sagat versus Ryu. There's opportunities for Old Sagat to block after the first hit, I believe, of the Ryu super.
Oh, that's right. If he's out far forward enough, right?
Yeah. So it's not now. I think the range that we just saw where I'm sort of talking about now. I don't think that was probably the case in that particular case. Not to mention the fact that the amount of life that he had left wasn't enough for that to necessarily work anyway. But we'll see if that comes out at all in this match.
Wow, the super stuffs the uppercut.
That's why Sagat's got the scar.
Yeah, this uppercut no good. John with the quick 2-0. Putting a game up on the board. You know, it's really it's interesting to see how quickly John tries to break that zoning and start tempting Jabali to jump, right?
Yeah.
So he'll sit out for a little bit, Tatsu in.
I mean, he's already at the corner. Barely over 10 seconds in the game at that point.
Right. He'll sit out a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that could have been something good. Yeah, and once he's about here,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Alex starts getting jumpy, and John Choi picks up on that.
Stopped it
Crushes
again.
the DP again.
Wow.
Oh my God. Reversal no good against that. I've never seen that personally, but seeing it twice in a row really cements it in my head.
Uppercut opportunity.
Yeah, missed it just by a hair. Oh, catches Alex jumping. Thought he could get another uppercut, I bet.
Reactionary air there by, oh!
No, that was supposed to be Tiger Shot.
Yeah, that was an opportunity there.
That might have even dizzied.
Jabali's shaking his head. There's Afro Cole in the background, by the way, folks. Multiple EVO champion. In fact, the champion of the first Super Turbo tournament at EVO when it was first became called EVO, as opposed to it was Battle by the Bay. B3,
right,
I think, prior to that.
Uh-huh.
And he won the first two of those in Super Turbo as well, if I'm correct. He won at least the first one of them heading into EVO, and then he won the first EVO in Super Turbo. Dawson player.
Yep, I remember fighting against Dawson a few times. Very troublesome.
And hey, that's one of the fun things about EVO. You show up here, and there's lots of the OGs are here. And if you're in the Super Turbo scene, you're going to often see a lot of them. Even if they're not in the tournament, they're hanging around, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I feel like Super Turbo is a game that really encourages that because it's so quick. You can just drop in if you want.
Absolutely. All right, so Alex Jabali's on his sort of last round of life here. Match point for John Choi.
On his last legs, John Choi submitting the quick perfect. Oh, the air-to-air roundhouse.
He's done that a couple times. It's again, oh, I don't know.
I think Jabali wanted to uppercut there. Good thing he didn't.
And that's it.
And that's it. John Choi, so fast, so clean. 3-0.
Jabali's still in the tournament on the loser's side. I think there's going to be maybe one more on winner's side. Oh no, was that it?
No,
that was it. That was to exit on winners. Okay.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hokuto and Jaywin, I believe, might be next. We are going to cut to ads real quick, but we are going to be right back with the next winners match after this.
You describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it.
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And that's how AT&T All-Fi KO'd weak Wi-Fi.
Get low latency when you need it most. Live like a gagillionaire with AT&T All-Fi.
Protect your eyes styling under the sun. Blue light glasses while you're gaming, having fun. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for all warriors and monsters alike. EVO sunglasses, available now.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy. We're the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Super Turbo here at EVO 2024. I'm Myung.
I'm Atari.
And our next match is Hokuto versus, let's see, J-Win. Hokuto all the way from Mexico.
And he drove 12 hours to be here, which is super exciting.
To play Super Turbo. Which when you think about it, he drove 12 hours to play in a 2-hour tournament. But
yeah.
You know what? That's what it's all about.
Such as it is with ST being as fast as it is.
Right. But, you know, he is, for those of you who don't know Hokuto, he is an online warrior. He plays in Fightcade tournaments all the time. He has been to multiple tournaments showing off his really strong claw and showing it here against J-Win as well. Catches that jump with the terror.
And we've got, I think he's got a cheering section over here.
Yeah,
we've
got the Hyoball cheering section.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he wanted a terror that came out as a slide, unfortunately.
And he plays such a mean character, but he's such a nice guy. Which is actually generally true, Myung. I'm going to give you that too. You're such a nice guy, but your character choice is just so dirty.
Yeah, see, this is why we play Claw. We get it all out in the game. Get all the aggression and negative emotions out in the game.
All right, well that one, that was a quick first win on the board for Hokuto.
And yeah, so again, for people who might not play ST, one of the really oppressive things about Claw is that wall dive does a hard knockdown, which gives you just enough time to get another wall dive out, which puts them into an ambiguous mix-up. You have to pick which way you're going to block. As a Claw player, you don't even know which side you're going to hit on, and you just make people guess. And if they guess wrong, you just loop it again. And it's really a discouraging feeling to be in the middle of that.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, and did we mention sometimes you can mix up a throw instead of a wall dive?
Yeah. Oh, and did we mention the fact that once he's super stocked, as long as you do the input, even if you don't connect on super, you still retain the super meter.
Yep.
You can just try it again.
Yep,
which super comes out with the throw only, not obviously the claw itself.
Oh, there we go. You saw him try and attempt the throw after landing, but get hit by the backside of that flame kick. See, claw dive is fair. You can do things against it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay. Oh,
well, text the throw.
Yep.
But low medium punch, another money maker in Claw's bag of tricks.
Yes. Yeah, it's very, very, very fast. And against a lot of characters, you can sort of do the ducking roundhouse, which is that slide into that, and it's very hard to deal with.
The slide at max range is virtually unpunishable.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here's that mix-up again, but J-Win guessed right, and he's out.
Oh, that was maybe a combo opportunity there for J-Win.
Hokuto is waiting for J-Win to jump. You see that hard down back, and yeah.
That was a nice punish with that flip kick right there against the whiff ref gun.
And reacts to the whiff to Dragon Punch with that crouch fierce.
One thing, Claw doesn't really have a lot of our combos.
It's true.
Not that he needs them.
He has a few links, but very few cancels.
I was going to say there was maybe some mix-up opportunities there, but didn't really see anything come out.
And J-Win falls victim to Hokuto's claw. Yet another tally mark in Hokuto's reign of terror here.
Yeah.
But
I John Choi next to Cole in the background.
And I believe that puts Hokuto into top 6.
Yeah. So I think we're done with winner's side here now.
Yep. We're moving into losers matches. I think this is Nick G versus Norman Jr. Yeah, we can see the top 6 bracket already filled in. Kusumondo versus Enforcer, Choi versus Hokuto. That is going to be a match I really want to see. I'm so excited to see that happen. John Choi's Ryu, super solid. He'll probably counterpick Boxer against Hokuto's Claw, because that's a much better matchup than
Interesting thought. I actually wonder about that. My guess is I think he's going to start with Ryu on there. That's my guess. At least is the first pick. We'll see what happens.
I can see that.
Maybe it's the first pick. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That match is, again, it's in Claw's favor. but you know, some things can be done. There are some of the Japanese players I think are really, really strong at that matchup, and there's the cross-cut uppercut technique, I think, which can be used to help against the onslaught of the Hyo balls. And you know, obviously he's got the solar plex. I want to say it's Fuda-chan is very strong at that matchup, and he uses that solar plex to sort of move himself in position
he
properly.
uses it as a mini dash.
Yeah.
So if Paul ever goes off the wall, he's at the right distance to uppercut.
Okay, so this is a button check.
Yeah. Well, one thing you'll see some claw players do is they'll wall dive at neutral and just try and fake you out with the distance, right? Instead of committing to actually going forward and hitting you, they hang back and try and bait reversals.
Yep.
But Futa-chan and others will use that solar plexus punch as like a quick dash in, which puts them close enough to dragon punch no matter what the claw does.
Yes, exactly. I wish Guile had something like that.
If only. Knee bazooka, unfortunately, burns your charge. All right. Nick G versus Norman Jr. Nick G repping DJ. This typically, I think, kind of a difficult match for DJ once Ken gets in. The infighting is difficult to deal with. Kind of like we're seeing here. Knee bash. One more hit, it's over.
Oh! I think he had an opportunity there, but okay, got him anyway.
I think he could have even like short supered there. Up kicks, good juggle, cross up. No, he doesn't get the combo.
Yeah, and you gotta hit those.
Interesting. So Norman is doing that walk up deep, low, medium kick on wake up because that probably makes up kicks miss, I'm guessing.
You know, I don't know the answer to that. We'll see. Maybe it comes out. Well, Norman Jr. takes the first game. Now, the winner of this game is going to face Alex Jabali. The winner of that will get out of pools on loser's side. On the other side of the bracket, there's going to be Hansen, who we saw, I think, in the first match that we streamed against the winner of Eric Turbo versus Gokyo.
So that was jump in, crouch heavy into knee bash, and that took half his health right away. Into another knee bash mix-up to take 90% of his health. Oh, it's so dangerous. There we go. Again, crosses up to dodge that up kick. Knee bash again. Are we going to see a mix-up? Nope, just straight footsies.
And the perfect.
Oh, that's so fast. The damage stacks up so quickly. Ken really able to like put a massive amount of damage on the board, much faster than Ryu, I feel like, in a lot of cases. Like you get jump in heavy punch, Tatsu cancel, sweep. That 3-hit combo alone puts you on the edge of dizzy. And one more thing, and one more hit after that, which dizzies you, and then he kills you. All right, DJ stabilizing the zoning a little bit, but Ken able to break it. TP twice in a row. Nick G trying to hop a fireball, trying to call out a low poke or a fireball, gets uppercutted for his trouble. Oh, not that time though. Good up kicks. Oh, misses the juggle. Using that low medium kick sweep to pressure pretty safely. Recovery very short on that.
I feel like I'm not seeing a lot of anti-airs from DJ, and I think DJ does have some options here. I mean, yeah, obviously other than
the up kicks.
Yeah,
other
than up kicks.
Crouching heavy punch, an effective anti-air, surprisingly.
Yeah, and stand strong as well.
Yep.
And I think neutral standing close forward, if I remember correctly. I think it has similar properties to Guile's, although I'd have to be checked on that. I'm not sure about that one.
All right, DJ putting a point up on the board. You can see towards the end of that last round, really stabilizing that full screen zoning, forcing Ken to commit. Oh, couldn't punish it in time.
But I think there's cases where DJ's either throwing bad fireballs or isn't on top of the anti-airs.
Yep.
Oh, and that was it.
Jr.
That was a pretty quick one, actually.
Puts that third game down, 3-0 over Nick G.
Okay.
And just like that, we are 2 matches away from top 6. Nick G versus Norma. And I think we are now waiting for the winner of Hansen versus Eric Turbo, because they will face J-Win. Alternately, we could get Norman Jr. to fight Jabali in the next match, which could be a lot of fun to see.
Jabali, oh, here's Jabali. I think there he is. I think he's coming over.
Alex is a sought-after man.
Indeed.
Always being pulled away for something or another. And that is indeed what we're going to get. We are going to get Norman Jr. versus Alex Jabali.
Great.
A Ken versus an Osagat, most likely.
Yeah, I'm expecting Osagat here.
You know, I've talked to Ultra Combo about that particular matchup of Ken versus Osagat. And I am of the opinion that like the damage output of Ken can actually make that match okay. What do you think?
I think it's a really, really big uphill battle if Osagat's got the zoning under control.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah, certainly it's one of those things. I mean, it can be spacing dependent. If Ken is able to get in, then sure. But it's
the
really
getting in
bad.
part, right?
Yeah, it's bad.
Right,
okay, here we're on a fast stage here. Oh no, never mind. That's just button check.
Yeah, the difference between stage speeds is very startling. Like, I think I have a bookmarked tweet somewhere where they show the animation of all the stages running side by side and how different they are.
Yeah.
The difference between the slowest and the fastest stage is like whole numbers of seconds.
Oh yeah. And you feel it.
Yeah,
you can feel it. You know what? It's part of, I'm going to say, there's another, I think it was talked about in the previous pool stream, but part of the damage calculator here in Super Turbo, there is an element of randomness to the damage. There's a range. It happens in a range. It's not entirely random, of course. There's a range, and it's part of the game design, and I think that adds character to the game. As an example, Ryu and Ken actually there's different ranges. And whether it's, I forget if it's either for stun or damage or both, but there's different ranges, and Ken's is a wider range, and it's part of the character. It feels like it fits, so it's clearly, that was not an accident that system exists. It's part of the game design. I like it. I think it keeps the game fresh. It's much less prescriptive in terms of that damage, and it adds excitement.
Did you see that? Norman Jr. just sailing over Jabali's head, trying to bait that uppercut out, and then stand roundhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Crouching medium punch to counter opening tiger shot. That was sick. That was some universe brain stuff.
Oh, I think he was going maybe for a low tiger there and got a sweep instead, just out of range.
Jab DP again with that low medium kick on wake up. I'm gonna have to ask him what that's about. Ooh, Jabali showing the knowledge of distance, knowledge of the ranges. Jump back roundhouse, very strong defensive option.
Bailey's locked in.
Yep. It's ready. Your Afro Cole razzing him from the background. Everybody talking smack here. Ooh, I thought that sweep was gonna hit too. Good job, DP. Oh, this Oki.
Just bullying in with the dragon punches and another one.
So, especially against Osagat, if you hit meaty with your jab DP, like on their wake up, you're kind of sort of safe. It's weird. And jump roundhouse to counter the tiger shot.
Yep.
Norman Jr. showing up in force here, showing Jabali that he is a wide awake. Knee bash mix up. What are we gonna get?
No.
Same side.
Then he just sort of stood there. I think maybe something might have been input, might have been missed. I think he might have been going for an uppercut. I think I saw a jab.
Oh, that's right.
Expecting Jabali to press a button on wake up.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Just daring Jabali to press a button.
Oh, that jump was questionable.
Yeah, that was the uppercut. And again, hops a tiger shot.
Okay, well, Norman quickly comes back, tying up at 1-1.
I think Norman's getting an idea here.
I'm guessing Jabali's sticking with Old Sagat here because he did take that first game. No.
Or Boxer?
Interesting.
Let's go.
Okay. I mean, he took the first game with Old Sagat. Maybe he figures Norman is clued in on that, so he's going with another top tier.
I think Boxer. I think Ken has an easier time against Boxer than Ryu.
I've heard that.
Yeah, because of like this, and you get like cross-up Tatsu combos or like air Tatsu combos. Jab DP can actually make boxers think about rush punching.
Guessing that super just came out because he was expecting a fireball, perhaps.
Yep. And it's kind of it's kind of consequence-free, even if it's blocked.
Yeah.
You lose your supercharge, which is
yeah, unless you get the gap, but I don't think they were at a range that would have happened.
Yeah, so for other folks who might not know ST as much, Boxer Super actually has a tiny gap in between the hits. Is it the third and fourth hit where the gap is, or second and third?
I want to say second and third.
Yeah, between the second hit and third hit, there's like a 1 or 2 frame gap where you can sneak a reversal in if you're really on top of it.
In certain situations, and you can see it when it happens. There's a very clear window where like you can even just put in, if you've got your own super, you can even throw in the super and it'll nail him. So, but we did not see it there.
Really tight, very, very tight timing. All right, and Norman puts another game up. Jabali on the back foot now.
Oh.
And Norman again up backing gets the meaty tiger shot. Love to see it.
Nice spacing by Jabali there. He's been keeping that. He's been moving around, keeping aware, trying to stay at that optimal space.
Uses crazy kick as the anti-air. Called out the far jumping roundhouse. No, not in time.
Oh, I was about to say he was baiting out the uppercut, but he then hit a button and paid for it. Oh, it's the knee bash. Oh, jump.
A moment of respect there.
Yeah.
And again hops the tiger shot.
Norman has had some opportunities to hit some uppercuts on those jump-ins and hasn't done it, so the fact that he did it there doesn't seem terribly reckless.
I would just also like to comment that there have been 3 separate rounds where Norman Jr. has been able to close it out by hopping a tiger shot and nailing Jabali. So he's on it. He's got his head in it. Up back again.
Oh, yeah. I feel like if he moved forward in that case, he might have landed on it.
Yeah.
He got him move forward, and there's the deep uppercut.
Yeah, Alex could have scrolled the screen enough to get him to sit on it, I think. Oh, low stand.
Oh, he had an uppercut chance there, tiger uppercut. Ooh, reversal risky. This is match point. Or no, well, match point for Norman. Close it out. Oh, tried to fight Kate tactic. Oh!
Again,
yeah.
The hopped tiger shot. Norman Jr. Solid counterplay against Osagat. Not really any like dirty tricks or anything, but just like honest baits, hard call-outs, hard call-out jump-ins.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was well played because that is not a good matchup for Ken.
Yeah.
Old Sagat can make that incredibly difficult, so that was well played. It was good solid spacing, and there were some opportunities for some uppercuts that didn't happen actually really on both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
That played into that a little bit. I think there was a little bit more jumping than I would have expected to see, but here we are. So, is this? I'm wondering if
this is Eric Turbo versus J-Win, I believe.
Okay.
Eric Turbo fighting his way up the bracket, got put into losers.
So the winner of this, I guess, will face Norman Jr. to get out of the pools.
To get out of pools into the loser side of top 6.
Okay. Now, did we see this matchup earlier?
I believe so.
I did, yeah.
This is suffering for Fei Long. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
A lot of damage there.
I think even Koemon has trouble in this matchup. I mean, you wouldn't believe it from Canada Cup.
I was going to say he sort of dismantled Ultra Combo, but I'm sure it's not a great matchup, but
yeah, I've seen. I think a couple of times I saw Koemon fight like either was it like Yaya or maybe was it one of the other Sagats. But yeah, it's a tough match I think for Fei Long, especially because he's so fat. It's very easy to land on Tiger shots.
Yeah.
Oh, are they resetting for stage? Oh, it was accidental pick. That's right. Osagat again.
All right, here we go. The code is in. And we got a different stage.
Cammy's stage, one of the medium-paced ones.
Yeah, you know, another interesting thing with ST, right, with the different stages and the speeds.
Oh, you see how he sat on that? Because he's so wide.
It's almost like part of the tournament and just part of the matches that you get, like whatever stage you're on, which is why, you know, there are certain ROM hacks where you can actually just do like a random stage.
Right.
But it's not really, I don't think, entirely appropriate for tournament use as a result of that, because of those different speeds. And because it can impact matchups. And it's sort of part of the fun here in ST land. Nice deep uppercut there. Oh. Bam! Gets him.
Ooh.
That uppercut was not able to reach and make the punish, and he loses a round
He
for
just
it.
capitalizes on it, right? That health bar just melts away. I love how Chicken Wing juggles. He definitely needs that. So cool to see. He tries to Chicken Wing over a low Tiger shot, but just a hair too early. And yeah, you see this pattern where Jaewin's able to jump in, and then Eric Turbo pushes him out again.
Yeah, see, that's, yeah.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Throws the slow one, gets him there. Is going to, nice reverse the Chicken Wing, but
yep.
Then just gets hit by another one.
So I believe Fei Long, if he neutral jumping jab alters his hurt box a little bit to like kind of let him avoid things a little easier.
That would make sense. I don't know that for sure, but that would make sense. And I think I've seen that. I think I've seen Koemon do that actually. So I think that would make sense.
Yeah, it kind of thins him out a little bit. Again, jumping jab, tries to air, gets pushed out again. Oh, so
yeah, I don't know if
here we go. Let's go. Look at that damage. Look at the damage.
Oh, and then the reversal uppercut though. Flame kick, nice, and he's got him. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
I think
Trade
he got
the
a trade
uppercut.
there on the uppercut.
So, fun thing about Sagat, all his cross-ups are fake. Sagat cannot actually cross you up. It's always going to be same side. Even if he lands on the opposite side afterwards, this is something that Ultra Combo taught me. His cross-ups are actually fake.
I've seen a couple opportunities where I think that maybe Jaewin could be doing a flame kick on anti-air. But it doesn't really move forward very much, and it's a chance that those might whiff, but they're like there.
Yeah. Good Tiger uppercut. Get him out of there. Oh!
Oh, flame kick there potentially again. I don't know, although he did that, the short that has it doesn't really stick out very far. That might have missed.
Was that maybe Tiger knee? Light Tiger knee? I don't know. Oh, wow, good trade. See again, fake cross up. It's not real.
There it is. Puts him
5
away.
hit. That 5 hit for all the damage.
All
Eric
right.
Turbo showing amazing poise.
And I think it's Eric Turbo versus Norman Jr. to close it out.
This is Norman Jr., indeed. He's going to have to fight a very potent Ken. Norman Jr. just showed what he could do against Osagat in his Jabali match, but Eric Turbo is built a little different than Alex Jabali. And I don't think the same things are going to work against Eric as worked against Alex.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Eric really makes people pay for like whiffed DPs, for bad jump-ins. He will really extract max damage from each one of those opportunities. Norman will have to walk a much more narrow path if he wants to come out on top of this.
Well, this has been an exciting day of ST so far here at EVO 2024. I want to give a big thanks to Myung, also to Kujo Kate for joining on the commentary. It's been also nice for me to sit in a little bit on this. I think Kate is going to be back for the top 8. I do see her. So she's going to be back for top 8, still hanging out with Myung. Myung, again, let me know if you want some food. I'll come bring it to you.
No, man, I am locked in here. I've been doing commentary since the beginning, and I've been loving every second of this.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you again for joining us. I'm actually really happy the way this tournament came together. It's been a pretty good deep field. We've had some very good matchups, and I think the top 8 or top 6 now, in particular, is going to be really exciting. So here we go.
Norman, jumping fierce to counter air-to-airs. Love to see it. Catches Eric jumping. Good tiger uppercut. Says, get out of me. Get out of my face. Oh, and he manages to dodge that. Wow. Was that a safe crazy kick? Checkmate.
Yeah,
very nice. Norman Jr., let's go. Taking a traditionally unfavorable matchup and showing us how it's done. There we go. Eric using that low fierce. Baited the tiger uppercut. Not that time though. Up back. Wow. Norman Jr. just the master of that up back dodge. Love to see it. Oh, good air there.
I wonder if that was on purpose.
Ooh.
Oh, justice.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I mean, look, you see that with Ken. You see those uppercuts. You whiff one, you can do another one because there's so little time in between to punish it. It does work occasionally. It also doesn't always work, as we just saw there. But it's not a bad move.
Ah, he gets him to sit on it, even though he dodges it. That's funny.
And we're seeing there Ken can't keep up on the fireballs.
Yep. Okay, but we have the mix-up opportunity. Oh, I think he meant to jump forward. Air throw!
Right through the crate. Oh, into
wow.
This is he gonna. I was about to say, even if he didn't get it there, he's gonna close him out with the super.
I feel like that standing medium kick from Ken brought him forward enough to force Sagat to cross over.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I think he would have stayed same side if Ken had done nothing. But that standing medium kick brought him forward enough to make like Sagat slip by to the other side. Probably scrambled up Eric a little bit.
There's a low fierce anti-air from Eric Turbo.
CBS 2.
Uppercut,
oh, way high. I think Norman Jr. wanted that juice kick.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, sits on it.
That. Oh, good uppercut there to get through that tiger shot.
Yep. But Eric with that exact right range to jump in and call out a fireball. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. All right, knee bash.
Look at that damage that's already gone.
Almost half of Sagat's life already gone. 2 exchanges. Right.
Oh, wow. Just brazen. Just walks right in.
Disrespect. Up backs it again.
Again, Ken's got pretty good walk speed.
Yep.
Like, it makes that possible. It's not that it's not just in there. It's just it catches up on you.
I feel that's like the Matsun special, right?
Yeah.
Matsun will just walk up to you and throw you at the most random times.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good
wow.
2-hit.
Again, Sagat's down half of his life. Just not even 20 seconds in.
What?
Maybe a more of a hurtful punish was available in that case.
All right, Eric being pressured again. Trades uppercut. Gets him to sit on it. No,
lands on it. Oh, nice reversal through there.
But you saw him use that Tatsu to try and get over it.
Wow.
No.
Okay, I was actually thinking he was probably going to try that, and I was actually wondering if Ken was going to walk up and super for that exact reason.
Can Ken do walk-up super?
I mean, he could have, walked up and then just do the super.
Okay,
yeah, like he could have, I mean, yeah.
Because I know, like, walk-up uppercut is actually kind of difficult in this game,
Yo,
right?
I'm not saying it's easy.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I think it...
Again, the meaty, low, medium kick on wake up.
Norman's got the execution to pull that off for sure.
Yeah. Oh, gets him to miss at max range. Doesn't up back that one. He knew the placement of that was...
This is really been going back and forth. There's times I was just thinking that, Norman really seemed in control of this match. And then Eric Turbo, obviously took that game, and now it's looking like the pendulum is swung to Eric Turbo here.
Yeah, Eric looks like he's kind of figured this out. Norman is not getting the ranges that he wants. He's not getting the jump-ins that he wants.
Oh, maybe uppercut opportunity there for Norman.
Definitely an uppercut for Eric.
Wow.
Knew the jump was coming. Knew it. Has that tiger knee loaded up and ready. Saw a little reaction from Afro Cole and John Choi in the background when that tiger knee hit. All right, and all of a sudden, Eric Turbo up 2-1. Norman hanging on for dear
that was
life.
maybe another chance for an uppercut there.
Air to air.
That's okay.
No, Norman, you can't let those go, man. You need every last bit.
Maybe another one there.
Ah, both of them waiting. Nice.
Baits it into the knee bash. What's he gonna do? Okay. Still right in range. Okay, well, that was a...
Oh. He'll play the mid-range.
Wow.
Tags him with the tippy-tip toes.
Yeah, it almost didn't look like that was in range.
Yeah, I didn't think...
I don't know if he maybe recovered and tried something else there.
I didn't think that was
watch that on
make it
replay.
either. Yeah. Frame counter. Oh, just
got him in the match. What's the mix-up? Okay, SRK. Ooh, another SRK. Wow.
Just do it again. If it misses, just do it again. Gets
wow.
He called that out, too. That was
strong game. Really big comeback there in terms of switching the momentum over.
That was
for Norman Jr.
Yeah, that was such a hard bait from Norman Jr. too.
All right, well here we go. This is and this is, I believe, so the winner of this is exiting pools.
Yep.
So this is our last match on this pool stream, and then we're going to give a little break and move into the top 6. So here we go. This has been a great match.
Last game for both of these players.
Oh, gets the deep uppercut there.
Man, look at that damage already. That was what, 2 tiger shots and an uppercut?
Yeah. Oh, Tiger knee. He's got him at the range. He wants him. Yeah.
Again, nothing he could do. That was basically checkmated. Actually, again, I kind of want to see some more neutral jumps from Norman Jr. trying to avoid stuff.
Yeah.
Don't always commit to that forward jump. Oh, it's a hair too late. See, again.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with you on that. We got to see some more neutral jumps. He's landed on stuff. Eric Turbo's has been successful now in this game on the zoning side of things. Let's see if Norman's got an answer. Oh,
no,
okay.
That was it.
Mix up.
I was like, Norman, if you've got short super,
I know. I was about to say that. I was waiting to see it.
Oh, calls out the Tatsu. That was sick.
Oh, both of them down to.
Oh,
and that's it. Eric Turbo takes it. Wow. Great match there. I think Norman Jr. had some opportunities. Very well played there. That is a very bad matchup.
Yeah.
And he made it really close.
Norman got Eric sweating real hard, and with little wonder why, right? He's capitalizing on a lot of those jump-ins. He made Eric really think about every tiger shot that he wanted to throw, right? He was hopping over, getting those jump-ins. But yeah, in the end, I think Eric was able to force Norman to the distances and ranges that he wanted, and Norman just had to pay too much life to break that.
It is not a good matchup, as you saw there. And what we saw when Norman was successful, he was switching up his approaches. It almost feels like a little bit random. And I'm sure it's not. There's a thought process to it, but it looks random in some ways, and you almost have to, right? That SRK just coming in sometimes with the SRK, or the jump when it's not necessarily expected, and I think or the jump in and do Tatsu, whatever it is. You sort of have to see that out of Ken and see that mix up, and if you're able to do that, you can get into the knee bash, potentially some mix-ups. That's, I think, what we saw, what was successful for Norman when he was doing it.
Yeah, and when he was playing against Alex, you got to see some of that too, right?
Yeah. So I think that wraps us up for the pools. So there's going to be a short break here, and then we're going to move to top 8. So Cujo Kate is
Top
on
6,
deck right over. Or sorry, yeah, top 6,
Top
of
6.
course. Yeah, as we said, Evo is now a top 6 environment. So so we're going to go into top 6. Really, it's going to be a really great stream of matches here. Kate's going to jump in on commentary with Myung. I'll be out and about a little bit. But, you know, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank Paradise Arcade Shop, actually, for these setups. You know, they were used for Third Strike. They're being used for Super Turbo today for the tournament and the stream. And I, you know, again, want to thank Myung for holding it down on commentary all day.
Yo, you know what, Atari? Thank you. Atari. For those who don't know, Atari is actually the head TO for Super Turbo. He's the guy putting all this together, and it's been amazing, man. This has been like one of the best ST tournaments at an Evo yet. We have the equipment, we have the support, we have the stream, and it's been so smooth this entire time.
Well, thank you. And yeah, you know, thanks to all our viewers. Stay tuned. Yeah, we'll be back very shortly.
They're the legends of the FGC. The kings, the beasts, the champions. Next year, we celebrate the players that made EVO the most storied tournament in fighting games. Watch the greatest that ever played inducted into the inaugural Hall of Fame. Plus, vote on awards for the best players in the game today. Unbelievable! And celebrate everyone in the community who makes fighting games something so special. Oh my God! The EVO Awards, live from Los Angeles in 2025.
So how would you describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it?
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer. You know, it's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
Hey gamers, does your room look like this? Tired of having no art on your walls? You need Displate. Made with high quality metal and customized finishes, with Displate, you can transform your room or office from lifeless walls into a stylish space. Check out the new texture finish. Flat is out. Come feel the difference of that sweet, subtle embossing. Say goodbye to hammers and nails with Displate's magnet lock technology. It never fails. It's as simple as snap and hang. Bang, bang, bang. Visit displate.com/EVO and order now. Use the discount code EVO at checkout.
Rated E to M.
all of this by hand.
Oh yeah, the avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Dude, why'd you put your new rig in the basement?
Didn't you hear? Bill's a good gillionaire now.
Basically, my new connection is so strong I can game anywhere. Check it out. We've got gamer rocker, gamer floaty, gamer couch.
Whoa.
It's got wheels.
Gamer bench, gamer throne, and gamer mower.
What's that?
It's hard to game while walking downstairs.
I get it.
That's smart.
Live like a gagillionaire with low latency everywhere. AT&T Fiber with All-Fi.
Do you want okay FGC merchandise by okay FGC artists? Well, you're in the wrong ad if so, because here at 10-0, all we got's the best FGC merchandise by the best FGC artists. Just look at all this great merch. You can make this your whole wardrobe. I should know. I have. Our 10-0 merch booth will be open all 3 days at EVO2024. If you're not here in person, visit us online at merch.10-0.gg. Stuff this cool won't be around for long.
The greatest anime fight of all time.
Why would you ask me such a hard question?
I'll do Aizen and Ichigo.
Ken versus Raud to the North Star.
Drumroll. Gaara versus Rock Lee, Naruto. Don't turn your head. I saw what you just did there.
Here's the deal.
Excited. Oh, yes.